Everyone, Ammo here for more Beholder, and we are trying not to be euthanized is our goal. Also, right now, who do you have missions for? We have missions for George. Needs technical documents appropriate for his statue, and George or Jeanne must fall in love with George. I don't know how to make either of those things happen, other than possibly. Oh, the kid just got run away. Has that happened yet? Because I left. I'm not sure if it saved the kid being like brutalized. Oh no, we gotta relive it. The kid's still alive. We gotta relive that scenario. That's fun. Oh, here she goes. She's gonna go play ball. That's what's happening right now. No, child, please. Oh, here it comes. Let's go awkwardly stand right next to her, and the game will be all confused, because, like, we won't be dead, even though we'll be right next to her, and she's totally dead. Here it comes. Here it comes, just playing a ball, innocent. Playing with her child, her doll on the street. And he said, is it not happening? Is it looks like a random event? Oh no, here it comes, boom! It's so sad she reaches for the doll. What the? It's so sad. Rosa is reading. Rosa, don't you know about what happened? Is everyone gonna come out and cry? Also, we need Mark. Oh no, it's the parents come out and cry. Sorry, Klaus. So that's what happens to their child. I guess I should have expected that, because in the main game they don't exist. These aren't characters that are alive. Hey, you guys doing all right? I heard your daughters are over. I wasn't standing right there or anything. How is she? He's dead. She needs surgery. Don't want to think about him failing. I mean, she like reached her hand out and then kind of her X's popped up over her eyes. Kind of weird. Sorry about the car accident, Klaus. How's your daughter doing? She's in critical condition. There's a chance she'll survive. She needs bone marrow. Raising the funds for surgery now. As for a donor, I don't know if I'm gonna do that. What's your work again? He's an economist. Alright, Klaus, we already talked to you about economy. Let's go. Hey, Mark. I need to speak to you. And also, Jan, do I have anything new for you? Nope, I don't think so. Okay. We need Mark Renek to come to the door, because if we're going to get documents, I assume that's where we get documents from. And they'll probably need to give the Shimmers money to save their daughter. Maybe. We don't have... I feel like we don't have long until we're dead. Until it's over. Hey, here's someone to talk to. Is that Klaus? It is Klaus. You want to ask me for money? Hello, what do you want? Did you hear my daughter's hit by a car? It's such a tragedy. I need your help. She needs a bone marrow transplant from a donor. Doctors say only a blood relative. So what's the problem? Can't you do for your child? Well, we adopted Slaughter. It wasn't even legal. We can't find her real parents through usual channels. I had no idea. How can I help? If you could use your connections to find her real parents. Your boss, Bruno, helped with the adoption, and now we can't get an appointment with him. I can't promise, but I'll try. Not super hard, but I'll try. Anything to save the life of a child. Aloysius Spack, the famous heart surgeon, has performed a medical miracle. The talented doctor saved the life of elderly Minister of Culture Useful Leisure Edmund Link, who needed complex heart surgery. Spack has been transferred to the main scientific division and will soon arrive in the city of Helmer. We also want to inform you that the leader of the clandestine organization responsible for printing anti-government leaflets has been terminated. Voice of Truth, our comrades' lives this work goes on. We will continue to be the voice of truth in the nation built on lies. Surgical skills, Dr. Aloysius Spack. The light is no end. At the same time, our hearts are pierced with grief because the thousand ordinary people will die without having received allocation for surgery. Minister should have undergone the blissful sleep procedure instead. Yeah, isn't he of age? He should undergo the procedure. But of course not, he's under government protection. Can I call my boss? Is that something we can do? Can I make a phone call, dial the number? Oh, jeez. Request for personal information profile. Call Bruno Hempf to discuss euthanasia. Call Bruno Hempf to discuss Slaughter's real parentage. Call the euthanasia center. Okay, let's request... Let's call Bruno Hempf about the real parentage. Personal request. Hector, you do realize making personal requests to state officials is considered an abuse of authority. There's no room for anything personal in the great state. Everything is for the communal good. I'm sorry I won't trouble you again. You have too easily, Medina. The communal good consists of the happiness of every citizen. I can tell you're not for personal gain. What is it? I need to know who Slaughter's Shimmer's real parents is. Bruno is surprisingly cooperative so far. I know who Slaughter's real parents are. You see, she was adopted. Slaughter's hit by a car and needs bone marrow donor. She was adopted. Oh yes, I remember that very clearly. Ha 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 ha. So information's expensive, Hector. I'll give you what you're seeking in exchange for something else. What do you want? What do you want from me? Not you, Maria. I'd like her to do me a personal favor. Oh god, it's getting gross. Arrange a rendezvous and I'll bring you the information. Is it like a Harvey Weinstein situation? I'm not comfortable with that. Of course you do, Medina, you're a grown man. Tell Marie I'll be waiting here. And, I'll have champagne and fruit. That's the egregious abuse of authority. Does that go against the best interests of citizens and state? Hector, I do not separate myself from the state. What's good for me is good for the state. Enough chit-chat, back to work. That's super gross. Oh, with your mouth, Hector. Oh, that's what... Oh, no, what do you mean? That's what people use to communicate. No, her child's life is at stake. She'll do anything. Oh, God, this game got real gross. If she becomes a stubborn reminder that she got through it last time when she was adopting the girl. Oh, God! Remind Maria that I was the one who helped them get that child to satisfy their selfish desire to propagate and to deprive another family of its happiness. My heart still bleeds when I think about that. You gave them someone else's kid? Oh, I don't like your tone, Medina, or the way you're twisting the facts. I helped the childless couple have a kid, thereby creating a functional social unit. Is there another way? Why am I wasting my time on you, Medina? Don't answer the question, it's rhetorical. There is another way. My nephew graduated from cattle breeding. Recently, he needs a good job. Klaus works at Ministry of Finance, but they're not hiring. Encourage him to create a vacancy. How could you do that? What happened to your imagination, Hector? He could give up his job so my nephew could have it. Klaus quits and passes the torch to the younger generation. And perhaps I could help him out. Is that all you can offer the Shimmers? They could give me money. They were always short in liquid funds. Oh, those are all terrible. Oh no. I can't choose. I can't choose for them. Why would I be choosing for them? Klaus gives up his job. That's disgusting. Or money option. Klaus can get a new job. Be cheaper to support Klaus, right? I can't give him the money, and that's just way too gross. So do the job option. I'll tell Klaus he's quit his job. I don't know how he'll survive without his paycheck, but I suppose they have greater concerns. He'll easily find another job. I'll see to it, don't worry. Gross. Very gross. About some other phone calls. Call Bruno about the euthanasia. Have you heard the blissful sleep procedure? No, I'm not 85. I don't want to die. Everybody wants to live in paradise, but no one wants to die. That doesn't change anything. You're mistaken about not being 85. The mystery, congratulations, doesn't air. If the register says you're 85, you're 85. I'm not even 65. Can't anyone fix the paper? You mean commit fraud? Medina, are you insane? Anyone trying to fix the so-called error will be branded a federal criminal and arrested immediately. Do you want someone to sacrifice their life to commit treason for you? Remember, once and for all, no ministry of our great state ever makes a mistake. Even thinking that way is a crime. I mean, that's kind of what I expected. And what about the euthanasia center? Can they... What will they tell me? I mean, I help you... Hector Medina, put my affairs in order, would like to undergo the... What? That's not what I... No. That's not what I... No. Keep in mind they must arrive at the euthanasia center by a specified time. The car will be waiting. Goodbye. I do not want to volunteer early. No. Definitely not what I wanted to have happen. Oh, Mark, can you speak? You're probably on the way to work, though, aren't you? Mark. What was it? The state standard form. Can I ask you about one thing, Mark? Can you bring me a state standard form? I need one for a good deed. What kind of good deed? People don't ask for that form without a good reason. What about someone who's in a mess and wants to get off the hook? Is that so-called artist from the neighboring apartment? Mark, I really need your help. That person will be executed for wasting the government's money. I was right. You shouldn't have wasted money then. He's responsible for his own actions. In the old days, people cut the hands off thieves and then killed the bastards out in the freezing cold. Why are they so cruel? So the thief would get cold, be unable to blow his nose. How could he with his out his hand? It was torture. A thief would have sniffles all the time. Everyone know who the thieves were, the ones with the sniffles. That's silly. Wouldn't having no hands get the message across? You're boring, Hector. I can't even enjoy telling you a tall tale. Okay, I've seen an old state standard form in the archive. Nobody will miss it. Bring me a bottle of whiskey and it's yours. Do we have whiskey? Hold up, do we have whiskey in our phone? We do not have whiskey available. We have a lot of other gross stuff that we don't need anymore. Whiskey. Trade. Probably just find some whiskey. Oh, it's expensive. But we do this instead. Mark! Money. Oh, he doesn't want to talk to me? It's a wait more time? I don't want to wait longer. Hey, your friend's in trouble. Are you okay about that? Oh, they didn't tell the parents yet. Hey, what about the fireworks? Did you like the fireworks? Too bad the roof didn't catch fire. That is, I'm not sure if you're a good kid. Always be running. You're not even 65. You can run everywhere. Who do we need to speak to? Klaus is gone. We need to speak to Klaus and... Klaus and Mark again. Okay, no one in there. Pop open the door. And then we need to... Hey, Kitty, how do you get in these people's apartments? That's very curious. And then after we do that, after we speak to those people, we also need to profile. Or maybe not necessarily after, but we need a profile for cash. Because we have some profiles we can shoot out there. Then we find anything illegal, we can borrow it and sell it to Nathan. Because Because, you know, money turns out to be kind of important. A foreign letter? Maria, who are you talking to? Oh yeah, the DNA. I might as well just take all that up. If only I looked in there. Oh man, that'd been so good. Oh no, Maria Shimmer's infertile. I mean, that makes sense why they had to adopt the child. Suppose I would figure that out if I had snooped earlier. Camera, 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 camera. Finish the surveillance. And the Shimmers are completely safe now. I keep an eye on them at all times for their own safety. They'll be okay. That's everything. Nothing to steal. We have to give the kitty some food. It's a fat cat. You could probably skip a meal, but alright. And then go sign a profile. Profile of the tenant. We have Maria has some information to give up. She lives in an apartment. I think it's 1 they live in. They live in apartment 1. She's a lady. She lives with Klaus. And she is a literature teacher. And these things about her. And then we have some stuff about Klaus. Sure, let's do Klaus as well. He lives in apartment 1. Klaus Schimmer. Lives with Maria Schimmer. He's a man. And he is an economist. Who else do we have dirt on? 2, 1, 1, 4, and 3. Let's do the Runecks. Runecks next. Mr. and Mrs. Runeck live in apartment 3. Mark. And you do these 3 things. You're also unemployed old lady. I mean, retired is probably a nicer way to say that. She's just retired. And then Mark Runeck. Sorry, one day in the future we won't need jobs. Jobs will be a thing of the past. What apartment are you in? Apartment 3. Because we'll be exploiting robots for our labor. Live with your wife, Rosa, and you're the archive employee. There you go, 4 things. That's a decent chunk of cash we got out of that. Who are you speaking to? Mark. You speak to Mark and the Shimmers. Give him the bottle of whiskey. Mark, have what you asked for. Nice choice. Active the form is yours. Let me know if you need anything else. Cool. Thanks, buddy. We talk to the artist, which takes forever to knock on doors, and then while we wait for him to get there, we go, no, she's not. He's too busy getting drunk. I need to talk to him about important forms. This is critical. This is critical stuff. And Klaus isn't home? I don't see Klaus. Is Klaus downstairs? Did he not? I thought he was home. I thought Klaus was here. Oh, he's sleeping. Well, neither of you are the ones I need to speak to. What about you, Maria? Can I speak with you about stuff? Hello? No. Okay, I can still tell her about the proposal. What happens if I do tell her? What did she say? I was going to tell you, Maria, I don't know how. Did you find Zlata's parents? No, I'm getting close to the problem. Bruno has his information we need, but he wants you to pay for it. How much does he want? He wants his nephew to replace... Okay, we can... Alright, that's... I thought I was going to go a different direction. He wants his nephew to replace your husband at the ministry. He wants Klaus to quit. I'm sure Klaus can find similar work. Did you talk to him already? If not, please do tell him everything. My husband knows what to do. I mean, you have to wake him up, though. Please. It's kind of important. Your daughter's in the hospital. I feel like... Alright. Get out of the way. I need to speak to... Nobody that I need to speak to is at the door when I need them to be at the door. What's in the cat bed? What does the cat have? Super cute, by the way. He's a cute kitty, even though he eats a lot of food. The cat has 6 dead mice. That is gross. Also, how am I still giving you food? You're catching mice all the time. You're killing the mice and not eating them? You fat, spoiled cat. Anybody home in 2? Yep, okay, the family's home. Just kind of waiting for the people I need to talk to who aren't showing up. Alright, once she leaves, you can knock on the door. She's not leaving, is she? Guys, you gotta... Come on. Or organize yourselves in a way that I can speak to the people I need to speak to. Taking up far too much of my time. Oh, you're kidding me. They're just having an argument right here. I mean, I suppose finances and their daughter's in the hospital. There's a lot of stress on her marriage. Their relationship may not survive. Which would be very sad. Oh, we can knock right here. We can knock right here and get here. Oh, we can just talk to Klaus. Hey, Klaus, you need to quit your job. Proposal. He won't give me information for free. He needs you to quit his job for his nephew. I knew his nephew came to us a month ago looking for work. He'd be worthless as an economist. He can't add 2 and 2. The administrative economy is awash with nepotism. No wonder our economy is singing like a leaky boat. How am I supposed to provide for my family? Klaus, even have a family to provide for, he must first save it. You're right, Hector. I'll find another job after he saves a lot of... I'm ready to tell Leech I'll give him my job in exchange for the information I need. I'm sorry, Klaus. Don't apologize, Hector. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm, like, empathizing. It's not really a... like, apology. I'm just empathetic to your plight. Hey, Bruno, you're a terrible guy. I told Klaus about your proposal. He agreed. Wonderful, my nephew would be happy as well as parents. I can see the ministry giving him an astounding service award. That's enough. Stop bothering me. Comrade Hempel, about the information I required. What information? Don't play stupid. You know you promised to tell me who Zla's real parents are. Lower your voice, get details tomorrow. I'm not in the mood to deal with that right now. I have to go tell my nephew the good news to celebrate my brother. I'm never going to get that information, am I? Klaus just quit his job for no reason. Now his daughter's going to die. Oh, this is a sad game. This game's relentless. And call him back tomorrow. Nah, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. What is this? 7 hours. Hey, George. Here's the paper. Brought you a piece of stamped paper, write whatever you want on it, and the committee will accept your statue. Hector, you're my savior. I'll paint my next picture in your honor. What's left is to find a connoisseur that appreciate my masterpiece. Are there any gourmands of temporary art in the ministry, perhaps? I'll think about it. Your statue's very unique. Hey, lots of reputation. Alright, anyone I can call? Dial numbers. Call Bruno, offer Bruno a statue? Hey, Hemph, I have a gift for you. A life-size statue of the great leader made out of top-quality granite. A gift? Statue of the great leader, you say? I do happen to have the perfect spot for it in my office. To what do I owe his honor, Hector? Does it come with proper documents? It's not contraband. The statue is perfectly legal. It'll come with all the required documents. You can pick it up whenever. You're a great superintendent, Hector. I'll certainly return your kindness someday. I'll pick up the statue at my earlier convenience. Earlier convenience? Wait, earliest convenience? George, don't run away from me in your apartment. I need to speak with you. I can't knock on the door. What's happening here? What's happening here? What's happening here? What's happening here? Why is there... What are you doing in my house? Are you arresting him? What's happening? What's happening? Not George. Don't take my George. Fancy meeting you here. What's happening? What a delight to see all you so much because of your help with the nonsense. My humble gift to you. Thank you for your help. Well, he gave me the money. If he's getting arrested, at least get the money from him. Oh no, they're taking... What are you doing to George? Oh, are they just taking a statue? Dude, you just like kick him and take this... I think they're doing the animation to kick the door down. It doesn't have to be so dramatic. You're just taking the statue. Jeez. I was scared for a moment. I thought they were taking away my artist. We should dock Nathan and get some more cat food. Are you... I can't call him yet. Hey Nathan, I need cat food. Greetings. Tons of cat food. We're solid on cat food. It's probably more cat food than I'm gonna get euthanized here soon. Oh, the poor cat. What happens to my cat after I'm gone? Oh no. If only there's some sort of charity organization that takes care of animals once their owners are unable to do so due to death or disability of either themselves or the cat. If only such an organization existed. It does. We have a little charity for that. It's fun. It's a good time. We just started. Have a couple clients. People that are not in a position to take care of their animal. Contact Just for Kisses. And we've been... we only just started. We haven't adopted any animals yet. We're working on donations and fundraising. But we've been consulting some people on how to handle their animals once, they're unable to do so. I'll provide the link. I've been talking about it a little bit. I guess it's just like the perfect time to bring it up, considering this particular situation in the game is kind of what we're personally working on. So I'll be sure to remember to put a link at least down below, if nothing else. Okay, let's go ask Bruno. I bet she doesn't tell me, or he's going to need something else. How much you want to bet that's what happens? Dial the number. Slada's parents. Everything's been done in counting your specifications. I'm still waiting for you to give me information about the bio parents. Medina, you're a pain. Are Jacob and Louisa Manischek? Marcus is Slada's twin brother. Who's Marcus? Hey, don't bother telling me. I don't care. Have a nice day. I gave you the statue, dude. You should be, like, way more grateful. Are they even here? Are they gone? If they're not here, can I just, like, abduct the child? Wait, do we have to, like... what do we... no, okay, we can get it from the parents. We don't have to get it from the kid. I was thinking something terrible. Do I tell Louisa about it? Ask about her family. Do you live alone? Oh, okay, we already talked about that. We already talked about that. So I need to find Klaus. Hey, Klaus, perfect timing. I know who the parents are. Slada's biological parents are Jacob and Louisa. How is that possible? Chances of living in the same house as them are infinitesimal. I can calculate it. What am I talking about? Once again, we're facing the impossible. My daughter is the man Shek's deceased child. I'll go to him and tell him the truth. I hope they'll agree to help. That is super awkward, though. We're gonna find out what happens next time, though. It's time to take a break. Thanks for watching. Like the video, subscribe for more fun Twitch Dogs. I'll see you next time. And your obscure compliment for the day is, I hope you don't live in a country brutal like this. If you don't, that's your compliment. You don't live in a brutal dictatorship. Good job. I'll see you later.